For William, wow, that race is gnarly. Why? Because they just make the track with imported dirt that just made the whole track. If not, you couldn't ride in Scotland. Everything is too wet. Then it's super gnarly because it's long, it's pedaling, and halfway of the track it's just crazy, just big rocks and super high speed. Then
but tell me about the start, because I always say at Formula, this is not mellow. You are full speed and there's a wind.
Yeah, it's always wind sideways or front, but a lot sideways. That's why you need to stay really low, because you can go. It happened to me on practice, and I went off track because the wind blowing so much. And that track is always slippery because it's gravel, and the rocks are just not rocks. It's just big boulders, just massive into the ground. Then when you hit those little rocks, they look small, but when you hit them like 60 or 70 km an hour, man, these things hurt. It just break your rims or flat tires. Or
is it the kind of track you have to respect? If you don't respect it,
yeah, you need to know your line, and you need to know where to avoid those big things, because the most important, even the wood section are so slippery because they never dry. This track, you cannot win at the top and you cannot win at the bottom, because everything is done right there in the woods, and the woods is really short. But if you fuck up the woods, doesn't matter how good you are at the top or at the bottom, you will never make the time you lost in the woods. Then the woods, it is the key there. If you make the wood section right.
What were you thinking? You were looking at the wall, you were like,
yeah, I always want to do that wall ride, but it's not my side. I did that one because that's a wall ride. It's always wet there, and yeah, I don't take the chance on that one. That jump is fun. It's just like big hip.
And here you're just smoked.
Those jumps.
You can breathe. Still, no. This is not the end, right? This is
no. Yeah, it is. It is close to the end. You have 3 more jumps. Yeah, table 1 foot, and because then the crowd is going to be there. Then you have that last jump. Is super mythic from this track. That's this one, the arch one. You jump and boom, and that's where the people see you and start to get crazy, because they drink beer from 9 o'clock in the morning to 2 or 3. Then everyone is toasted, everyone is happy. Doesn't matter if it rained. This is Scotland for you. They love it. I mean, and they know how to reward their athletes and have a good time. They're awesome. I mean, on that track, it's like 25 or 30,000 spectators who show up. Doesn't matter if it rains, like I said.
But this is a famous end where they say you're so tired by the time you get to the end, but now you have to pedal.
Yeah, that's why that track, don't spend all your energy at the top. Save it for the woods, make the woods good, and after you throw down everything you have left. But that straightaway is huge. It's huge, and you have to jump. You have to pedal so hard between the jump to make sure you clear those jumps, because you don't want to case them and lose time. Then. Yeah,
what you're saying is you can't win at the end, but you can lose at the end.
Oh, you can lose everything at the end or at the top if you spend too much energy, because it's going to be payback is a bitch, and that's what is payback is a bitch. If you spend too much energy trying to go too fast at the top, here you're never going to be able to pedal, or you're going to pedal but not as strong as a guy who saved it at the top. But it's amazing when you pass the finish and you win there, man. People give you drinks and beers, and you go to the doping control, they give you even more beers and shots, and by the time you piss in that cup, you're already tossed it. Then it's pretty cool. I remember it was awesome to go to the doping control there, because I piss on my hands, I piss over the limit they ask me, then I give the cup to that guy, he have gloves, and he put a lot of my pee on his hand, and it's awesome. And they're all laughing because I can barely walk straight. Yeah, it's awesome. That's for William for you.